Okay, so the previous video I made on Supernatural was a theory that Dean was actually an advanced shapeshifter, given Angel Grace with advanced abilities. Like maybe his eyes wouldn't get all fucked up in video and he wouldn't be weak to silver, and maybe even an advanced ability that he actually also copied their memories to an extent, kind of like how the genie had the advanced ability of actually manifesting nightmares from people's subconscious into reality. I was thinking maybe that was it for a few reasons. For one, it didn't make any sense for Michael to leave Dean. Two, when Jack was dying, there was like blurry vision. There's the moments that Dean had blurry vision, and I was chalking that up to maybe the true memories of the shifter coming back. But when somebody commented on that video, I kind of fleshed that theory out a little bit more with the whole advanced shapeshifter thing, but also plus that a theory on another separate theory on top of that was that Michael was still inside Dean, and whenever he touched a certain object, that they would swap submissive and oppressive forces, meaning that Michael would be brought back to the forefront of Dean, and Dean would be suppressed again inside Dean's mind, I guess. I want to say I was a quarter right, because that's ultimately what happened. It was but the other parts were kind of just off a little bit, I guess, because Michael wasn't in fact in Dean. He possessed somebody else, which, okay, he possessed somebody else. But ultimately, what I said was going to happen did happen. When he confronted Michael with the spear, Michael took control over him, which was what so the blurry moments was in fact connected to Michael, and was connected to how Michael was going to take over Dean again. So I was actually right about that. And as soon as Dean had the spear in front of Michael, Michael snapped the spear in half, the only weapon that could hurt him, and then took back over Dean's mind using the backdoor he put in, and then completely suppressed Dean to the point where apparently Dean's not even able to fight back against the possession anymore. It's kind of weird, his backdoor thing, because before he did, Michael reminded Dean that he actually said yes. And I'm thinking the fact that Michael had to say that, I'm thinking Michael had to say that for the backdoor to work. Michael had to remind Dean that he did in fact say yes to Michael possessing him. And the reason I think he did that is Michael used Dean remembering himself saying yes as somehow him saying yes again. Like Dean had to remember saying yes at that exact moment in order for the backdoor to work, and in order for Michael to take possession again. That's the newest theory, I guess, that I'm working on. That's how that's how Michael took over. See, implanted that seed into Dean before he left, and then he had to make Dean recall that scene of saying yes in the first place, and that's how he took back over possession. In the middle of watching this, I actually had a theory which completely proved to be wrong. I thought Michael, for some reason, wanted Dean to kill him, and the giant angel flash was going to be the signal that all the monsters are waiting for. Thank God that proved to be completely wrong. That would have sucked, and also make no sense. Like, why would Michael want Dean to kill him? Unless Michael knew some way to come back from the empty void, which is doubtful. I mean, sure, so far we've only seen Castiel and possibly Lucifer come back from the great void. But yeah, I just can't fucking wait for next Thursday. It's gonna be great. But I'm kind of glad that a quarter of my theory actually came to pass. That's pretty fucking fantastic.